Previously on Bachelor in Paradise, Sean gives a masterclass in what not to do while participating in a social strategy competition.
I think about things like kind of diabolically.
Whoa, why? First off, if we're having this conversation, Kathy, you gotta have a secret. You can't be screaming.
He's playing Survivor. He's not playing Bachelor in Paradise.
I've literally masterminded
Having Jess and Spencer be gone today.
This week, once again, the show opens with its old theme song.
Almost Paradise!
And most of the visuals are old too, recycled shots from earlier this season. I didn't know how much I'd miss the horny bug footage from last time until it was gone. Day 15 must have been a dull one in Paradise because there's almost no filler content set to a fake song written just for the show before the next relationship test begins. It's called Treasure Hunk because half the cast will be hunting for some important booty, their partners.
One of you is going to go hunting for a very precious treasure, your partner. The other is going to be buried alive.
No, they're not. Above ground, people are locked inside giant treasure chests with a set of directions for how to escape. Via walkie-talkie, they'll lead their partner through 5 barely puzzles to get the 5 keys needed to open the chest.
A simple key, the color of purity and the color of the ocean.
Few moments encapsulate this franchise better than it using purity as a stand-in for the color white. Each pair has 30 minutes to finish the challenge. Whoever does it the fastest wins a date, but more importantly, immunity at the next rose ceremony, where 2 women and their corresponding men will be booted out of paradise after another group vote. But before the game can begin, the cast has to get to it, and Kathy nearly doesn't.
I'm so sorry.
Lawsuit!
At least Wells learned from his mistake. Treasure Hunk is a lot more interesting than watching the group stand still and answer questions. Or at least I think it would have been if the equipment necessary to do the challenge actually worked right.
This walkie cuts out.
Read again, over.
Are you there?
Huh? What?
Leia,
Jonathan, can you hear me?
Give me that line one more time. You are cutting out so bad.
go again.
Give me the next set of directions one more time slow.
Go again.
Repeat the directions, over.
Repeat that one more time, over.
I don't know what to do.
These walkies are trash.
Did you hear that?
I did not hear any of that. I just heard you say, did you hear that?
Through a combination of the wonky-talkies and the steady decline in reading as a national pastime, the challenge becomes less about communication, more about signal strength. Also, weirdly, whether or not you know what a spigot is, or what somebody means who doesn't.
And follow it back to the Spigot.
What?
Spigo?
To who?
Spigot.
To the what?
She has no idea what that means.
I was not born in the 1800s. I did not know what a spigot was.
You know what a spigot is?
It's called a spigot. Spigot.
Find the right hand coconut.
Follow it back.
To the Spigot.
Over.
The spigot?
Got it, baby. What's up next?
Did she say spy god? That's wild.
And the vocabulary woes, the vocabulary, were only just beginning.
Signal flags that are...
Nine.
What the is nigh?
What language is that?
Partly thanks to the walkie no-talkies, only 3 couples are able to complete the challenge. Alicia and Sean, Jess and Spencer, and Bailey and Jeremy. Somehow.
Turn towards the starting line.
And turn towards 4 o'clock.
Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm gonna start crying. Wait, I'm really nervous. I lost a key. Hold on. 1. Oh my god!
I can hear you yelling.
My shoes are wet. I can't. Ah! If I have to repeat myself one more time.
I can't hear you, but we're gonna need to speed it up.
I'll give you your time in a little bit. Did you just break that walkie-talkie? You break it, you buy it.
Having previously worked on reality TV sets, I never thought I'd ever defend someone being rough with the equipment. But those walkie-talkies sucked. The challenge winners end up being Spencer and Jess, she says because they never turned on each other. But the game only lasted half an hour. None of the couples turned on each other, not even Dale and Kat. In a strange, and by strange I mean bad, choice, we never get to see Jess and Spencer's winning time, just Sean and Alicia's losing one. We do get to see some beach dogs though, so it's hard to complain as much as I love doing it. That night, the cast celebrates Jeremy's birthday with shots and a pool party. With Kim eliminated at the last rose ceremony, this next vote will be the first time the group has to get rid of people they actually like, so everyone just wants to have fun before the game gets real. But when fun turns into all the couples making out in the pool, Leia's night takes a sad turn because she also came to Paradise looking for love, but wound up stuck with Jonathan, who doesn't even like her enough to let her lean on his arm for a second. But their lack of a romantic connection means they'll be able to focus harder on winning the money more than the other couples. Or so they keep insisting.
You know, I came here looking for somebody and opening my heart up to love and the idea of it, but I fell a little short. But at the same time, like, we're here to win now.
I don't know if we're at an advantage or a disadvantage.
I think advantage.
I feel like advantage too.
Yeah, because these people have been
Y'all too soft on one another, yeah?
Leia and I have already hit a low, and I think we have a lot we can do here. I think she's smart enough to help me take it all the way.
This puts us in a good position because now we can take our hearts out of it and play with our heads.
On day 16, divisions emerge between people who are ready to focus on gameplay in pursuit of the money, like Sean, Kathy, and sort of Alicia, and people who just want to keep kicking it in Costa Rica with their new booze, which is everyone else. Keith is so adamant that the couples with the strongest relationships should get to stay the longest, he considers quitting the show by way of voting to eliminate Kathy at the next rose ceremony. But his selflessness doesn't even last through the rest of this episode.
In the integrity of what I believe, we should be gone. Luckily for me and Kathy, the third voted out, we might be here another week, so I'm stoked about that.
The reason why everyone might turn on Sean is because he goes from zero to Machiavelli in a matter of hours, via a frantic display of over-strategizing and bridge burning that's, to quote Sean,
By far, the dumbest decision in the history of Bachelor in Paradise.
But it's not Sean's fault that he's excited to gameplay and scheme. It's in his blood.
Having this chess game, having the strategy, and also just having a political background, it's like I can explain it to people in a way where they understand it. Like, I love politics. Like, I love
I know, I can tell that about you.
Having a dad that's a politician, I've kind of learned to be able to think and operate in a certain way that really kind of gives me a leg up.
Nobody likes politicians.
Throughout the day, the more aggressive Sean's gameplay gets, the more he annoys his castmates. But even after he's confronted by multiple people for being shady, Sean keeps repeating the same thing like it's his out-of-office reply.
I will be open with you if you ask me on what I'm thinking and how I'm going about it. I've been straight up with you. I think there's a strategy element to which I'm super intrigued in, but also, like, I don't think I'm like deceitful in any way. Like, I will tell you exactly how I feel, and like people thinking like I'm working in like the shadows, I've been nothing but straight up with everyone.
Except,
Obviously, you're telling all four of them to vote.
I actually did not. The one with that situation right there, I didn't even bring you up. I think Brian Priest are gone. I actually wasn't campaigning against him at all. I think Brian Priest are gone.
The problem with Sean's strategizing is that he's the only one doing it. Even the other few people who want to play like him aren't because they have the social awareness not to. But Sean becomes such an outcast so quickly, people don't even want to be seen talking to him.
Strategy. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
After witnessing how just broaching the topic of aligning and planning ahead was instantly shut down, Sean doubles down with an even more aggressive pitch to join an even more official alliance.
I am concocting the secret alliance that's going to set us up for success in the end. I'm calling it Parliament of Paradise. I'm calling it the Parliament of Paradise. I'm calling it Parliament of Paradise.
Parliament
And
of
the first
Paradise.
rule of Parliament of Paradise is don't talk about Parliament of Paradise.
I can do that. Can you do that?
Sean schedules a secret meeting for all the couples he wants to join the Parliament of Paradise.
You said 10 minutes?
10 minutes, I mean.
All right, I'm gonna take it.
I figured there'd only be one person in attendance at Sean's meeting. Sean. Because that's how big of a clown edit he gets throughout this episode. So imagine my Sir Paradise when Jeremy and Dale both show up. Andrew skips in favor of some much-needed rest.
I slept for about 4 hours.
4 hours?
Alex likes to talk.
To the group, or the pair, Sean repeats the same stuff he already said when he invited them to the meeting, that Spencer and Jess need to go because they'll be the toughest couple to beat in the end, he assumes. Leia may have said that Sean was playing Survivor instead of Paradise, but really he's playing Big Brother, because he comes up with an on-the-nose alliance name, then pitches it to too many people, like Andrew, Spencer's roommate, who obviously tells Spencer about Sean's plan to eliminate Spencer as soon as he's back from his date with Jess. Oh yeah, Jess and Spencer's Winners One-on-One is a tantric yoga session that's just like every other tantric yoga segment on a dating show that's come before it. At the end of the date, they tell each other that they're falling in love.
We know.
That night at the cocktail party, Jesse kills the mood before Hannah Brown runs out of booze to serve, and that's a tiny bar cart.
Welcome to the cocktail party. 4 of you are going to have your search for love here in paradise come to an end. You're also going to miss out on a life-changing amount of money.
Leia and Jonathan, Kathy and Keith, Parisa and Brian, and Alicia and Sean all prepare for the possibility that this will be their last party in paradise. Kathy campaigns to stay.
I know it sounds like I'm campaigning for you to stay. I'm not.
On the grounds that other people, like Parisa and Brian, are having a worse time than her. Brian tries to make amends with Jeremy, giving the editors one last chance to drop in the Godfather music they seem physically incapable of using whenever these two are on screen.
Brian, he knows I have the power. And honestly, I like playing God.
I'm not looking for reassurance, but I just want to at least show you the respect.
Obviously, bro, I'm in a corner right now, and people in the corner are going to say, I was thinking about, I need to repay him back, and I want America to see, these two actually do get along.
We don't care. Elsewhere, Alicia is emotional after walking in on her closest paradise pals that we've never seen her hang out with, Alex and Bailey, whispering about her and Sean. But it's Sean himself who handles the stress worst of all.
Sean's just fully crashing out.
First, after realizing that it was a bad idea to pitch eliminating Spencer to Spencer's roommate.
Oh, he's stupid then.
Sean decides to tell Spencer about the Parliament of Paradise before he hears it from someone else, which he already had. His roommate, Andrew. From one uncomfortable conversation to the next, Sean's second stop is to confront Kat to find out if she really told people they weren't friends.
Oh, let me tell you about this. Your best friend, Kat. I said to her, well, you're really close to him. She literally looked at me in the eyes, we're not friends.
The show's been building up to this drama for a while. It was teased in the full season trailer. The edits highlighted Sean and Kat's real-life friendship multiple times, including during the previously on at the start of this episode, the surefire way to know that something's about to be important. Though in this case, what's important turns out to be how unimportant Sean's friendship is to Kat.
I heard some things today that I wanted to bring to your attention that make me... if they're true, I feel incredibly betrayed.
Okay.
So, do you think that we're better friends than other people here?
I've been waiting for you. Oh my God, freaking finally. Okay. He and I talk I called him for advice about guys. Nice. We talk we are each other's good friends. I think that there's a lot of things that are going on that are making people question character and integrity and trust.
I've done nothing but stick my neck out for you, and everyone else is you've seen the way that she interacts with other people. Have you seen this energy?
But I don't need you to protect me.
But here,
I never asked for it. No one did. And at the end of the day, it just came off shady.
All this secrecy, I will tell you exactly how I feel to your face. Crazy the switch up you're doing right now.
Switch up,
crazy.
I've let you disrespect me and curse at me, and I've tried to be kind and understanding, but I'm not gonna sit here anymore and let you do that. He just yelled at me and was saying that he felt so offended that I said that he possibly wasn't my friend, and then went off on me. I didn't say one word. He was cursing at me.
You're out.
Okay.
You overstepped the boundary. If she's coming to me like that, you push the boundary too far. I don't care what you have to say.
So, did Kat tell Dale an exaggerated version of events? Or did the editors protect Sean from bad behavior at her expense? Either way, Kat is so moved by Dale's defending her, she writes him a note to check yes or no if he wants to be her boyfriend, exactly like I did in 5th grade.
What does it say?
I love me some Kat.
I love me some Kat.
Okay, but yes or no? Unfortunately, now that we've spent so much of the night following Sean's drama and the fallout, there's no time left over for Wells to make fun of Jeremy for wearing an A-frame to a cocktail party. And by the time we move on from Sean, the cast is voting for who to eliminate, and Jeremy's shirted up for the occasion. Last episode, everyone walked into a special private area to vote, like every other reality show that's ever done a secret vote. But this time, the group just gets a smudgy iPad they pass around the bar. What happened to all the little chips with everyone's faces and the non-human-sized treasure chest? At the rose ceremony, the women hand out roses to the same men for the umpteenth time. But before Jesse can reveal who's getting the last rose, Alicia and Sean reveal that they're leaving because their integrity's been questioned, after Sean did several questionable things. The show acts like they're idiots for quitting before Jesse announced who'd been eliminated, but we learn right after that they were voted out. So didn't Sean and Alicia get exactly what they wanted? To quit before they got fired? There's plenty of other stuff to make fun of them, mostly Sean, for.
Yeah, I think you guys just voted off the strongest couple here. Like Kat, before tonight, I would have died for her. Dale, I love you, but Kat, don't call me crying after this one ends.
That was crazy to say on the way out.
No. That's wild behavior, bro.
He really thought that was like a cool mic drop. That's
Wild
crazy.
behavior.
Good picking, Alicia. Good picking.
Except it was good picking, for Kat more than anyone, because if Alicia hadn't settled for Sean, I'm pretty sure she would have stolen Dale for herself. As the first young couple heads into the elimination van, I headed over to the full season trailer to revisit the footage of a big fight between Sean and Kat that I was positive meant he and Alicia were going to stay until the moment she said,
Is it okay if I just interrupt for a minute?
But when I found the fight in the trailer, I was shocked by what I found. That's Gary, who's been gone for a while, which means at least some of the eliminated people will probably be back for a finale twist, like a vote to decide who gets the money. I thought Sean was just being cringy in this interview on his way out.
But if you cross me, I hold a grudge. So, watch out.
But I guess he was being cringy and foreshadowy. The final rose finally goes to Leia and Jonathan, who kiss for laughs, then high five. So much for all that talk about targeting the platonic couples.
We're one of the only pairs that is not in a relationship, so that definitely makes us easy targets. It's honestly so funny that Keith and Kathy are still here because they only have a friendship love.
Like I want to keep looking at it as the relationships. And yeah, my biggest focus is keeping people here that I think are on the same page as me.
Okay, if I'm gonna go with integrity, who are the couples here and who is platonic?
Exactly.
If I pick you guys to lead, that's not fair that I'm keeping platonic relationships.
Exactly.
I think Alex would be a leader big man. Because they kept saying platonic relationships.
Parisa leaves feeling betrayed by the group for not targeting the platonic couples, and Brian leaves looking really sad but claiming he's happy because all that matters is his future with Parisa. They're not together, though, so it turns out there was a downside to getting eliminated from a game worth $500,000. As the younger couples will inevitably need to continue turning on each other in pursuit of the prize money, some like to pretend they don't care about winning. Kathy's looking forward to watching it all unfold.
We'll see if love or money wins out. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and eat Oreos and watch the show.
Yeah, we know, Kathy.
See, I like just sitting here watching, don't you? This train has left the station and cars are gonna be derailing all over the track. Do you like my metaphor? I just want to be the conductor standing on the side of the tracks going, what the hell just happened?
Just what will Kathy and we get to witness during the last 2 episodes of the season? Find out next week on another Bachelor in Paradise recap. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, if you're so inclined, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified about the next video. Thanks again and see you then. Bye.